What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. This is going to be a new one. So we got NF Hope. Let's get it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to make this short and sweet and get right to the video. I'm a huge NF fan. When I started doing the reactions, I don't know why, but I just never ventured into the NF music videos or the Eminems or any of the artists that I actually listened to a lot, which is weird because I was led to Japanese heavy metal and K-pop and things like that, which I love. I absolutely love. But there was a request for this sent to me by somebody who donated and asked that I react to this one. So I appreciate the donation, and I have no problem doing this request. Like I said, I absolutely love NF. He's got me through some tough times, but like I said, never have watched any of the music videos here ever since starting, the reacting on YouTube. So with that said, let's do this. And by the way, I have all of his albums. I've heard all of his songs. I've heard Hope tons, tons and tons of times, but I've never seen the video. So
yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh, 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant.
I can't get over that piano. That piano is just in the background, just perfect. In this visual, holy shit. This is crazy.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run.
The visual for this is crazy. I am genuinely curious. Did they? I mean, seriously, it looks real to me. Maybe that's how good CGI is, but did they actually put his poor butt on a plank of wood out in the middle of the ocean? Yeah. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, the visuals are just so far. I mean, simple, but it's crazy to think about.
Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album.
Where is this? Holy crap. This is amazing looking. I mean, I'm not one for islands and stuff, but this looks like a place where you could literally get lost. I mean, like, in a good way though, like where it'd be peaceful. That's crazy.
Like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says, standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're Something they were told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from.
I'm assuming this is like his alter ego. You know, I've always heard it in his songs, where he's always like fighting himself. So I'm assuming this is his alter ego right here on the rocks.
Something they were told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from. More profit cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life.
One thing I love about Nate is that, you know, people may take him as like somebody who's diving into his feelings way too much, or, you know, fighting his inner self. And that's what he's always been about. And that's why I love him so much, is that we all have that inner person, or that, would you call it the opposites, the dark side of yourself, the one who's always down and depressed. And then that's what kind of you know, Nate tackles, is the depression, you know. And that's what I love about him so much in his music. It's, you know, it hits different. Nate, for me, like I said, I'm probably not the only one, but, you know, this man has got me through some, you know, some tough times. You know, listening to his music and his message, and understanding kind of what he's been through a little bit. But Nate, yeah, he doesn't hold back. And this is what I love about Nate so much, is that he's willing to say what's on his mind. You know, I know there's a bunch of controversy with, you know, him not cussing it, but that's just the way Nate is. That's who he wants to be. You know, I believe that he's Christian, so more power to him. And that's so awesome. You know, I mean, just to be a rapper, it doesn't mean you have to, you know, talk about, you know, cars, drugs, money, women, things about all that. It's certainly nice to hear something different, and Nate is that different.
Years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, is this a mansion? Oh, shit. Oh, that is crazy.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shop, mama.
Good Lord, where did they shoot this video? This is amazing. Wow. With these real quick, the when he was walking in through the doors, I know black balloons have been kind of his thing on I'm missing something here. I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know down below. But I am taken away by these visuals. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Is ever going to show up isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hey, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of...
I'm catching it when he's saying hey and then Nate, it's like the face paint comes back. So I wonder if that's like his inner self or his like evil side coming out. I don't know if I can catch it. I'm probably not quick.
30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of...
Okay.
30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the... I'm taking the...
God.
Reigns.
Okay. So that was my reaction to NF Hope. Like I said, I've heard the song tons of times. I absolutely love it. The visuals in this are breathtaking. You know, from where they had him in the ocean, and then now on top of this mountain. I mean, and then like everything in the middle looked like he fell down into the mansion. You know, the mansion song. So I'm assuming like every door he went into was some sort of like an Easter egg or something like that to more videos or something. I don't know. This is my first NF music like video reaction, so I'm sure you guys will let me know. There's probably a huge story behind this, and if so, I'm probably going to have to start from the very beginning, which I have no problem doing. It's just I wanted to do this one for the person who donated, and by the way, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I wanted to get this one out. But like I was saying, Nate is just different in a good way. He's that, I think, a balance is how I would put Nate. With everybody, all the rappers and everything else, you know, talking about the guns, drugs, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not a huge fan of mumble rap. I don't listen to it. My main, you know, go-to in rap, are, of course, Eminem, #1, Joyner Lucas, J. Cole, Hopsin. There's so many. NF is certainly another one. I love Kendrick, Lil Wayne. I mean, I could keep going and going. It's just, there needs to be substance in the rapping. And there has to be some sort of story for me to actually, you know, rock with a little bit. So with that, that was my reaction. Hopefully, if you're new, feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment. Also, with that said, you have to let me know if this is more, if I'm missing an entire story with this video. Let me know. And if so, I will have to start from the very beginning, which I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. So with all that, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you very soon on the next one. All right, guys, thank you.